you know, when we were deployed overseas, we did it without question.
Yep.
We did it because, you know, the people standing beside us, and to help out our country at home.
For sure.
And I think the American culture as a whole needs to kind of say, okay, now we've got all these wounded warriors coming back. Some wounds are visible, some wounds aren't.
Right.
The wounds that are visible, let's try to help fix those. The wounds that are not visible, with PTSD, TBIs that are not easily diagnosed, let's work to gain a better understanding of those, and really not give up on them. Because, you know, when you start looking at how many of our homeless population are honestly disabled veterans, that could not, you know, operate in quote unquote normal society due to either lack of resources or, you know, they just gave up on the system.
Right. Well, we're going to go take a break here. I'm going to have Justin hook me up. We've got a video I'm going to play here. The portion of the song that we're going to be having on here is Wrong Side of Heaven by Five Finger Death Punch. But also the video, if we can get Justin to play that part as well. Those are some pictures and some images that some of you guys have sent back to us, back to me and Courtney, Nicole, Andrea, you know, all of us when you guys were deployed. I've put that clip together from some of those pictures and videos just to give people just a detail, a little bit of what you guys go through out there, you know, because a lot of people don't think about it. They just, oh, well, there's a deployment, there's a war, but that's our soldiers, that's our people, that's our Americans that are over there fighting so that we've got the safety that we do. So this video coming up here, when he gets it loaded, is going to have those pictures going as well. And the Wrong Side of Heaven, I know if you pull up their actual video through Five Fingers Death Punch website, they have a lot of links and resources for soldiers as well. But I think it gives a good thought processes for what a lot of soldiers are going through, like you were saying with the PTSD and everything like that when they come back home.
Absolutely. And, you know, June is PTSD Awareness Month. And so I would encourage anybody that's listening, if they need the resources, call the Veterans Crisis Line and get in touch with them. They will get them in touch with a social worker at the VA that will help them.
Good.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sean.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Talk to you later. That was
My city, my music. 515-599-1687. We'd just like to give a shout out to all the vets. Thank you very much.
yourself included.
Yeah, well, we're you and I are both vets. We both.
Like Shawn was saying, veteran-owned business, trying to
Yeah.
help out everybody else and our vets.
Yeah, my deal was Vietnam. There's a lot. It's not much different there than it is now. So a shout out to everybody that was there. I didn't have to go to. I was a combat vet. I didn't have to go. I did serve, but to all the vets that gave up more than they actually bargained for, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And their families, thank you for the sacrifices. Let's see. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to somebody that can get our special wound care into the government, into the military.
That'd be amazing.
You heard it from the guy that was there, that they don't send out medics with every troop, every deployment that goes out into the street. These guys are getting shot, stabbed, cut, hurt, broken.
They need to have more protection, and when we have something that's all natural and organic, stick
Our
it in your
wound
pocket.
care
take
will
it
not
with you.
spoil. You don't have to refrigerate it. You don't have to have anything but in your pocket. You can mix it with spit if you have to,
Absolutely.
or you don't have to mix it at all. You just pour it into the wound and cover it up.
Yeah.
It's sanitary. It's been used before on pre and post surgical. So if anybody knows how to get this into the government, we would really, really appreciate your insight on this.
Absolutely. Our veterans need more than, and not that there's anything wrong with what they're getting treatment now, how they're getting, but they need more. It's
Oh, absolutely.
not.
Well, especially field triage. You can't,
You-
you can't when you're in the field, you can't rely on a medical situation that's not there.
Right.
And I know that the guys coming back in my era in Vietnam, they're talking about being out in the jungle for 3 weeks at a time.
Be by yourself, not
But
have any medic
and
anywhere.
you're coming back with jungle rot. You're coming back with poison ivy. You're coming back with all kinds of different diseases, malaria, diphtheria, and all kinds of other things. That goes along with jungle warfare. But it's the same thing whether it's jungle warfare or suburban warfare. It doesn't matter. People are
wound is
getting
a wound.
shot. People are getting hurt. They're getting wounded.
Yep.
You get fragments this would stop a lot of problems.
Absolutely.
It would save a lot of lives. I'm telling you, it would.
A lot of that shrapnel, a lot of the bone fragments, everything
I've
that's
seen it.
left
I've been
in,
there.
draw
I
it
know
right
these
out of
people.
there.
I've seen what comes back from war. I think we all have. We've seen the devastation. It's not pretty. It's not nice. Some of us don't believe in it at all. Some of us, think that we're 100% behind it, and we should be. The government says you got to do it, so they did it. But we would really like to get this into soldiers' backpacks. We can accommodate the government whatever they want.
Absolutely.
If they want it in a tin, they want it in plastic, they want it saran wrap, whatever they want.
Yep.
We can do whatever they want.
Absolutely. Just need to make it available to our
We can
soldiers.
make it available. So anybody from the government's listening,
Call in.
all in.
Shoot us an email.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're Gagoti Healing. We're at 855-392-3300. Extension 2, that's Victoria. She's the marketing director and
that's
research
Ashley.
research development.
I gave that
Ashley's
title
our
up.
marketing department now. My bad. Ashley, I'm sorry, babe. So Ashley's our marketing and sales and marketing. Right? Am I right there?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Ashley is our director of marketing sales.
Yeah.
I'm the director of research and development, and you are our.
And I'm the boss.
You're the boss, but we're your directors. We get you moving. We keep you in line.
I'm just the guy that you call a boss. You guys are the boss.
Did you do your homework yesterday, by the way?
A little bit. A little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so anyway, we'd really appreciate that if we could get the government to take a look at this, because
Absolutely.
this is something that would really benefit the soldiers in the field, off the field, at home, away from home. We have people using it now that you would not believe some of the things that we've used it on. In fact, Jamie, Victoria's husband, hurt his hand really bad.
He was here last month with the show.
This is graphic, so you may not want to see it, or you may want to see it. But this is his hand, and this is what we put the wound care on. And if you look at one of the pictures,
This one here.
if you look at one of the pictures, you can see a doctor from the vet hospital. He asked him what was on that, and he said, I don't know, some guy named Doc put some herbs on there. And he said, well, probably lucky you did, because you'd lost your hand if you didn't.
Absolutely.
Now that's Victoria, and she's sitting right here.
That's my
She was
husband.
down there when the doctor said that. Now, listen to this. They poured hydrogen peroxide solution on it. It didn't even bubble. The ESP-15 drew that much bacteria and poison out of that wound. It dried it up. Yeah. Now, here's a little bit larger picture. Close your eyes if you don't want to see this. Okay? But this is what it looked like the day after. That's one day.
Yeah. 6 p.m.
One day.
6 p.m. Sunday night to 2 p.m. Monday afternoon.
That's one day. That's what he poured hydrogen peroxide on. It did not bubble, not one little bubble.
Yep.
Okay? Not only that, but his hand now doesn't even have a scar on it.